happy to be here.
Welcome to Unlock Kids. We're so excited you're hanging with us today. My name is Lily. If you stumbled upon this video, we make these well, it's not a live stream, but we make this content for kids. If you are a kid, if you're in like preschool, all the way up until 5th grade, this is made just for you. If you're not in that age group and you still want to watch this, that's okay, because Kaylee and I are about to have so much fun together, right, Kaylee?
Yes.
Kaylee,
yes.
how are you doing, and what's one highlight from your week?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
The highlight of my week, oh my goodness, there's so many. I work at a part-time job at Applebee's, and I just got promoted to be a server.
That's so great. So you're going to be like serving
excited.
the food.
Yes.
I love it.
Food and drinks to people, which I'm so excited to do.
That's awesome. Well, if you are local to the Twin Cities area, we should plan to go visit Kaylee at Applebee's. Okay, if you're interested in that, just figure out how to contact me. Okay, Kaylee.
Yes.
These kids, like, I don't know if you remember from when we were kids, but like these kids are into a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of things that I don't even, like, I don't know any of it because I feel like I'm so much, not super older, but I just feel like I'm older and I don't keep up.
But we do stuff like this to stay young, right?
Young,
right.
yes.
Okay, we're just trying to stay with you kids.
Yes.
But what were some of the things you were into, Kaylee, when you were young?
Okay, I was into like Barbie dolls.
Yep, Brat
dolls. The like Polly Pockets with like the little rubbery. I remember I used to like chew on like the clothing. Disgusting. Don't do that.
What about like Play-Doh?
Play-Doh, yes.
Did you have a Game Boy?
I did not.
Oh, I had a Game Boy. Those were fun. Those are like kind of like a Switch for you guys.
I had a GameCube.
GameCube.
So it was like the little, you put the little DVD in it, and you play the,
Oh, wow. Okay, so Kaylee, I thought it would be fun to kind of quiz you.
Okay.
See what you know about what kids are into these days. So you guys are going to get a good laugh out of this, okay? These are going to be things you know. So help Kaylee out at home. See if you can scream at your TV loud enough for her to hear you. Okay? And tell her what it is that we're showing you. We're going to show you various things that you're into. So here is the first one. Kaylee, what is this?
Oh my gosh.
Do you recognize these characters?
I don't.
Oh no.
I know. Okay. Is it like a video game of some sort?
It is a video game. It's a bit newer. Within the last year, this video game came out and it blew up.
Oh wow.
It blew up all over social media. It blew up. Kids love it. And it's one of those games where you can play it with other kids and talk to them as you're playing it and things like that.
Do I have to guess, like,
you guys play this at home? If you play it at home, scream it and shout at the TV.
Please scream loud enough for me to hear.
So the name is, we'll show you right now. Here is what it is called.
Oh, Among Us. Okay.
You've still never heard of it.
I've never heard of it. No.
Even seeing the words Among Us.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that is hilarious. You guys are probably laughing at home right now. So yes, the video game is called Among Us. It came out this year, totally blew up. Kids love it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Look at their faces.
We have a couple teens hanging out with us.
And they're looking at me like
together. They're like, how do you not know? Okay, let's go to the next one here. Kaylee, here, if you didn't know Among Us, I'm just gonna bet that you probably don't know this one. So here this is, Kaylee.
Okay.
Let's see it. All right. So
they look like the Lego characters.
They do look a little bit like Legos. When I put this together, I thought she probably is going to think these are Legos, but they're not. They might have been inspired in the design by Legos, but they're not Legos. You probably at home already know what this is, and you're probably screaming at the TV. Kaylee, I'll tell you, so you have no idea.
I don't know.
Okay, so honestly, if I just saw this picture, I probably wouldn't know either, because I don't play this. It's another game. It's an app that you can download. You can download it on your phone or your iPads or your tablets. It's called, well, let's go ahead and put the picture up. It's called Roblox.
Roblox.
So
I've heard of this.
How have you heard of Roblox?
I think one of the kids were like talking about it.
Okay,
and I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
So Roblox is an app. It's a game that you can play and download. I honestly don't know that much about it either, but I have been told to download it and asked to play with some of the kids here at Unlock Kids, which I still need to do, okay?
We have a long list of things to do.
We have a long list, I know. Okay, we got a couple more here for you. Be screaming at the TV when you see it. What is the next one? This is so fun. Okay, Kaylee, this is a movie. Recently came out. It's a kids movie. It recently came out. It has done so well. kids and families have absolutely loved it. If you guys at home know what this is, raise your hands at home if you've seen this movie, or maybe you haven't seen it. Did you like it? What do you rate it out of 10? 10 out of 10? Did you love it? Do you have any idea what it is?
No, I don't.
Wow, Kaylee, you are 0 for 3. Okay, let's see what the movie is called. It is called Raya and the Last Dragon.
Oh,
have you heard of it now?
I have heard of it. Okay. I want to watch it though.
We should watch it.
Can we go back to that other picture? I just want to, yeah, if we can. Look at the sky.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? There's like, it looks like a dragon or like a horse or something in the sky. I think if we watch
the movie, I think we'll know that what.
Probably.
So we need to watch Raya and the Last Dragon. If you at home have gotten all of these correct, you are obviously a kid in 2021. Congratulations. I think we have one more. We have one more. And Kaylee, I'm banking on this one for you. So let's check this out. We have a couple pictures on the front end. Do you recognize this?
No, but it says Star Wars.
You don't recognize it at all? Let's go to the next one. Yes, it says Star, so I believe that's Rey. There's another picture of, it wasn't Rey? It wasn't. Okay, well, that's okay, no worries. Moving on. So here's another picture. You don't recognize these dolls? So let's go back one more time.
I do not. Are they kind of like the little like Polly Pocket dolls?
Kind of.
But they have like bigger heads.
This is not something digital, it's physical.
Okay.
These are dolls you can buy and collect.
Oh, okay.
So there's a name for them. You don't recognize them at all. Never. Okay, let's go to the next picture. So these are called Funko Pop dolls.
Oh.
You still don't recognize even the box. No. Okay, so these are called Funko Pop dolls. Kids are super into them, super into collecting them. They have all different kinds. As you saw, we saw someone from Star Wars, we saw the Cheetos guy. There's all different kinds of Funko Pop dolls. If you have any at home, scream right now. Tell us which ones you have. I don't have any, but that'd be fun.
I feel old.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I am really sorry, kids. Like, I need to start, like, reintroducing myself to some cool, fun things that I've been missing out on.
That's what we're here for at Unlock Kids. But one thing we have not missed out on is the awesome worship song called Walk on Water.
Yes, so good.
We love this song. This is a chance and a time where you guys get to sing and dance, stand up and worship God. Yes. Okay, I heard this last night. You're gonna love this. Okay. So we're talking about worship and what worship is, and someone said, do you remember when you were young or maybe a kid and you would make crafts for your parents? Maybe even like use macaroni?
Yes.
And did crafts for your parents?
Sticks
every time you'd give it to your parents, your mom or dad, or whoever you were giving it to, they were like, oh, this is amazing. This is the best thing. You are so amazing. Thank you so much. That's like when we worship God. When we give God our praise, when we sing and we dance for Him, He loves it and he thinks it's the best gift ever. So stand up. We're going to worship together. This song is called Walk on Water. We're going to have a blast. So let's get it started. Walking on water.
I love that song.
We were working on the dance because when they do like the walk it out and then go
like that.
Right now, walk it out. Okay, we're working on it.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Learn it at home. If you need to go back throughout the week to work on your dance, just come to this link and fast forward to the worship part. And you're worshiping all week, learning dances.
I love that song.
So fun. That song. Okay, Kaylee, favorite subject in school?
Favorite subject? Art.
Art? Why'd you like art?
I don't know. I loved painting. I loved drawing. I wasn't really good at math or like science or like history. I was like more of like a creative person. My mom was always like, your head's always in the clouds. Like,
I love that. Well, we should do an art project sometime here at Unlock Kids. But today we're doing another science experiment. So fun. So we have a video for you. This is going to be your challenge this week. Okay, so pay attention. The science experiment is awesome.
Okay.
We're basically we're making art come to life.
Ooh.
Okay, so check out this video here of our science experiment and then we'll be back to tell you a fun story, okay? So check this out and we'll be back. What's up, guys? Welcome to In the Lab with Lily. Before we get started, there's one thing I'm missing. It's my awesome lab coat. We gotta put it on. So let's do it in 3, 2, I got it on! Check it out. I am so legit. Look at me. I even got some protective eyewear. Things are getting serious around here, kids. Okay, we are doing an awesome experiment today. You are going to need Expo markers, a plate, and some water. Make sure that it's not a paper plate, it's a glass plate. If you have a white one, even better, okay? Let's get it started. The goal today is to make floating marker ink. I know it sounds crazy, but there's something in these markers that create buoyancy when water touches it. Buoyancy makes things float. The ink in the markers have something called adhesive. It's in all kinds of markers. It's in your regular washable markers, it's in these Expo markers, it's also in Sharpie markers. But the way that it's in these Expo markers is way less, because the one thing you do with Expo markers are use them on dry erase boards. Meaning, what can you do with these markers that you can't do with other things when they're drawn on the right surface? That's right, you can erase it. When you use a dry erase board, you are meant to be able to draw and erase. Hence the name dry erase board. So what we're gonna do is use these markers, draw on the plate whatever you want, and we're gonna slowly pour our water onto the plate from the angled side down slowly. And what is supposed to happen here, guys, is the marker ink floats and we can create movement on the plate, okay? So I have learned that the darker the color, the better. So orange probably needs to be out. I have brown and black. I have two options if one doesn't work. I've also heard that brand new Expo markers work the best, okay? So if you want to go all out in this experiment, try to see if mom or dad will grab you some brand new Expo markers. If you're using old ones, that's okay, it will still work. I'm gonna go with my black one first, and I'm gonna draw a stick figure, because my stick figure, once I get him moving, it might look like he's dancing, and that would be super cool. So let's draw. After you're done drawing, you're going to slowly pour the water onto the plate. Really, really slow, okay? Watch how I do it and we'll see if it works, guys. I don't really know. I'm gonna put my protective goggles on just in case. So as you guys can see, the stick figure guy didn't really stay intact. Also, the color of the marker seemed to fade a lot once water hit it. I wonder if you're using a brand new and a thicker Expo marker, it might work better. I'm gonna go ahead and try my brown, see how it comes out, and then we'll wrap it up. It's really cool how it floats the way it does, but for me, my drawings didn't stay intact. So you should try this at home, see what comes of it, and remember, it's the lack of adhesive in the Expo markers that makes it float to the surface once the water hits it. It becomes buoyant. That's your new word today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is your challenge for the week. We are going to send it to a video now to teach you a thing or two about what Jesus called a parable. So check this out and we'll be back in the studio after. Thanks, guys!
Have you two seen my biscuits?
No, I haven't, Brian, sorry.
I have.
Really?
The Cookie Monster ate them.
Oh?
Don't listen to him, Brian. He's only pulling your non-existent leg.
So, interviews for the assistant manager's job. I wonder which one of us will get that.
I think we're all in with a fair chance.
I'm here for an interview.
Hello? Yes. Okay, right. Thank you. Okay, chaps. Sir Barry will see you now.
Right, lads. Let's get straight to the point. I need a new assistant manager, and I have shortlisted you three for the job. To work out who gets it, I'm going to set you a challenge. Basically, I'm going away for 2 weeks, and you guys are going to look after some dosh for me. The one that does it the best gets the job. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, Sir Barry. Very clear. Thank you. Yeah.
Brian, you get 5,000. Vincent, 2,000. And Phil, you get 1,000. Huh? Okay? Right. See you back here in exactly 2 weeks.
Sir Brian, what are you going to do with £5,000?
Well, I thought I would invest it in my new company, Brian's Biscuits. I'm predicting quite a healthy return. How about you, Vincent?
Well, I thought I would go to lots of car boot sales, buy lots of old tat, and sell it on eBay. It's all the rage, don't you know? How about you, Phil?
I'm putting it in a hole.
Yeah, you what?
I'm putting his money in a hole. Look, while you two lose your money on your crazy schemes, mine will be nice and safe in the ground. That way he'll get back every penny, making the job as good as mine.
Oh, yeah. Well, good luck with that, Phil. Yes. Yeah. Come, Brian, we have work to do.
Hello, junk hunters. Today I have with me young Vincent. Hello, Vincent.
Hi, Jim.
So, what sort of thing are you after today?
Well, antiques, a few collectibles, some old toys, maybe. Anything of value, really.
Okay, well, you have your money. You have 1 hour. Off you go.
Right then, let's get baking. In a big bowl, add some flour, baking powder, bit of butter, pinch of salt, and a dash of milk. And mix it all together. Oven bake for 15 minutes.
Excellent. See, that's the snotty tissue, the fart in a bottle, and the half-filled Hoover bag, all sold. Wow. Now, if I can just sell this half-eaten mouldy banana for £633, I should hit my target. Come on, you eBayers.
Hello, Brian.
Hello, Mum. Would you like to buy some of my biscuits? Only £3 a box.
Ooh, did you make them?
Yes.
Well, in that case, I'll have 400 boxes, please.
Biscuit company. eBay. What a load of old nonsense. I'll show them. Don't worry, Sir Barry. Your money is nice and safe.
So, lads, what did you do with my money? Brian?
Well, Sir Barry, I took your £5,000, set up a biscuit company, and have made you an extra £5,000 profit.
Huh? Crikey. Well done, Brian. That's what I like to see. How about you, Vincent?
Oh, yes, I did a bit of wheeling and dealing on eBay, sir. I didn't make quite as much as Brian, but I did make a £2,000 profit.
What?
That's fantastic, Vincent. Well done indeed. Phil?
Well, I kind of,
Spit it out, Phil.
I put it in a hole, sir.
You what?
I put your money in a hole. You see, I didn't want to lose it. I thought it would be the safest place. I'm sorry.
In a hole? You didn't even put it in an interest account? Phil, that is disgraceful. You're fired.
But Sir Barry, Brian sold all of his biscuits to his mum. Surely that can't count.
Okay, you can keep your job, but Brian gets your money. Well done, Brian. You get the job and all the money. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Sir Barry. Just think of all the biscuits I can buy with £15,000.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video where this person, an amazing creative person, made a story that goes with the story that we hear in the Bible. It's called a parable. Jesus tells stories in a way that makes us understand maybe where we might sit and where God might sit, okay? I know that's a lot, but Jesus tells a story. And he was the first person to tell a story, and we just saw it in a way that maybe helps us understand it better. These three funny friends are looking to be an assistant for this cool manager, and the manager puts them on a test to see what they'll do with what he gives them. It's kind of like the manager's way of seeing what will these potential assistants do with what I give them. I'm gonna switch over to this camera here, and what we want to learn from this story is that we're all given things. Look around you. You've got an iPad like me or a tablet. I don't know about you, but you probably play games on this. I typically read my Bible on here. See, I've got the story where Jesus tells the parable pulled up. I will watch TV on here sometimes, or I'll play Home Court. If you have not downloaded Home Court, oh my gosh, you need to. It's a super fun game and we can play together. If you download it, text the church number, your sign in, and I'll add you as my friend. Okay, total side note. Okay. So you're given things, right? You're given things to have as a gift. Maybe you get things from Christmas. Maybe you work for something that you want. Nonetheless, you have things. Maybe some things are more important to you than others. Like I know some of you have like the one stuffed animal that if it got lost, all bets are off. Like not a good day for you. Or maybe you have a camera that you love. Or maybe you have Pokemon cards that you just cherish and adore. Maybe it's football cards. I don't know. Whatever it is for you, you have things. And ultimately, these things are from God. And God knows that He gives us everything, right? And so He wants to make sure that we are faithful with what is given to us. So He uses Jesus to tell a story in parable form. Everyone say the word parable. Parable is a story. It's a made-up story that we can apply to our lives to learn about ourselves and about God. Okay, so Jesus tells this story that we saw in the version where the person made the assistant and the people trying to be the assistant. And what we get to find out from this story is how to be faithful with what we're given. So we have the three characters, right? And at the end, the manager asks, "What'd you do with what I gave you?" And one of the characters is like, "Well, I invested and I made so much more for you. I'm gonna be the best assistant ever." And then the middle one, he said something similar, but he didn't get as much. And then the third one, what did the third one do? And let me remind you, this is the same story in the Bible where Jesus tells the parable in Matthew 25. Okay, so you can look that up. It's so good. But the third one, what did he do? What did he do? The third friend said, "I buried it." Seems kind of silly, but if you think about it, he was probably nervous. He was probably nervous. What if I lose what the manager gave me? He's never gonna hire me as his assistant, so I'm just gonna bury it in the ground. That way when he comes to me and asks me what I did, I can pull it back up from the ground and say, "Here you go, I still have it for you." He didn't even think that maybe it could be multiplied, or maybe it could turn into more, so he buried it. And that's what Jesus says in his parable. It's the parable of the talents, and someone gets an X amount of money, and the other person gets an amount of money, and the other person gets an amount of money. And Jesus says, so the manager, the person who gave it to them, wants to see what they'll do with it. Will they be faithful with it? The person who buries the money is not faithful with what they were given. All they did was bury it. They didn't do anything with it. But the one who went and multiplied it and used it for good was faithful with it. So my question to you is, with all these things you have, are you faithful with it? No, I don't mean that you're going to go and share it and you're going to go and make more from it or whatever, but maybe you are feeling challenged to share it. Maybe you just got a brand new camera. Are you holding it for yourself and only letting yourself make sure you're the producer of the pictures and you have to be the one to know what picture is being taken, where it is? If you don't like the setting, then it's not being taken. Or are you saying, hey, my brother or sister or my friend, do you want to borrow my camera? It sounds like you're doing something fun that should be captured. That's what a camera's for, is to capture things. But it's not, our things aren't meant to just be ours. Maybe the things we're given are to be used to love others better. Or maybe in a moment where you see someone in need and you have the thing that could help them, but you keep it to yourself, or in a way you're burying it in the ground, then you're not really helping that person. And ultimately, everything we have is given to us by God. And if we are faithful with it, He'll help us use it to show others His love. And so if you are a follower of Jesus and you want Jesus to have influence over your life, you'll hear stories like this and think, okay, I can put this into action. And it's gonna be better for you in the end because it makes us better at life and better followers of Jesus and makes us happier when we share. There's more joy. Trust me, test it out. You will see. I hope you guys enjoyed that little story today. I loved it. And I hope you remember that when you're given something, it's to be used with, we've talked about it before in our Unlock Kids small groups. Everything we have is we should hold with an open hand. We should receive it and not do this. We should receive it, keep an open hand and say, okay, God, what do you want me to do with this? Maybe you got a new friend this year. Hold them with an open hand and say, what do you want me to do with this friend, God? Do you want me to love on this friend all the time? Don't just hold them for yourself. Maybe you have other friends to introduce them to, right? Get excited that for the potential of what God gives you and what He wants to do with it. And I know I mentioned Unlock Kids small groups. Join us on Fridays at 4 p.m. The links are on our website. We'll show you how to get there, but it would be so fun to have you. You get to hang out with us, the leaders at Unlock Kids, and we talk about all things about life. We play games. We talk about Jesus. It's a blast. Okay, guys? So I hope you enjoyed that teaching today and the story of what people have done with their things that they're given that Jesus told us in the Bible. So thank you for joining us, and we have challenges here at Unlock Kids. It's a blast, okay? So we're gonna show you the challenges that some of our friends here at Unlock Kids submitted from last week's, and then we also want you to send in challenges from your science experiment from this weekend. I know it was a super fun one. I can't wait to see what you guys do. So check out these challenges, and then Kaylee and I will be back to say bye.
Hey guys, I am doing the challenge. Okay, so it was so much fun. It might be short, but I like it. So yeah, I'm doing the to get off his calories and stuff like that. I'm doing his feet. And can't wait to see yours. Yeah, bye.
Inspired takes a shot, goalie blocks it, and he shoots and he scores! Inspired's coming in hot. He shoots, and he slips. I hope he's okay. See that in slow-mo. Oh, man. He still scored.
As you saw the thing, my hobby. Yeah, that. And Lily also told us to do what you want to be when you grow up. So what I want to be when I grow up is a professional soccer player. And that is why? It's because soccer is fun. You kick it a lot, you run a lot, and I love running. It's fun. But not like running like miles and miles, and you get 100 years old. That's just boring. Guys, I'm going to be doing the challenge with this and this. No, I'm not making cookies. I'm making something better than cookies. I'm making a cookie cake.
Awesome!
Oh my gosh, those are so good. So good.
I am so glad that this is on the internet forever because someday we'll be able to look back at this and be like, they actually did it! Isn't that fun?
Yes, or your future self can just look back and be like, wow, that's what I wanted at this age.
Yes.
It's going to be really cool to see.
I love that. So the next challenge is going to be the science experiment you saw earlier. What a blast. I can't wait to see you guys do it. They don't need that much, just a dry erase marker, some water, a bowl. So it's going to be awesome. So definitely do that. You can send it in to the number that we will put below, and we can't wait to see what you guys do. What a fun morning.
Yay, it was so fun. I'm so happy to be here, you guys.
Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be working on that walk on water dance, right, Kaylee?
Yes, we need to. Oh my gosh. I'm super excited to learn it. I'm super excited.
It's a process.
Yeah, it is. It is. But it's super fun. I love the dance. And I love the song. I love the beat. I love the song.
Yes.
It's a good song.
Don't forget, we are putting these out every single week. And if throughout the week you're like, I want to watch Unlock Kids instead of binge this Netflix show, you should be binging all the Unlock Kids episodes we put out for you. They stay on our channel. So just flip through them every week and just keep watching. It is only gonna be good for you, okay? Right, Kaylee?
Yes, it's really, really good for you.
All right, we are tuning out, saying goodbye. We will see you next week. Don't forget, join us on Fridays at 4 p.m. Digital Unlock Kids small groups.
Yeah.
Don't forget to join us for that. Okay, bye guys. We love you.